Leo, Biting Butterfly Tarot here to do your love forecast for the month of November. Thank you for being here. Please take what resonates and leave the rest. All the info you need to know is listed down below. So let's get started. What is changing for the Leo collective in the month of November, Spirit? Oh, that's way too many. Sorry about that. This deck tends to stick a little. What is changing for the Leo collective? Ooh, I think that's the house card. Some of you might be moving to a new location, moving in with someone. Whoops, something tried to fly. Didn't quite make it. Wishing well, movement, and home. So some of you are really finding your person, or you're making that commitment to the next level. Regardless, there's movement and wishing well in there. So let's see what all these entail. Which deck do I want to use? Why is home here, Spirit, for the Leo collective? It's number 27. I think that came out, the number 27, a lot in your last reading. Mature man and thoughts. So there might be a masculine that's now becoming aware of what they want. Why is a mature man here? They've kind of grown, understand the connection. Ignoring big issues and heavy burdens. So in the past, they might have done that. They might have ignored the red flags, not seen the connection with you for what it is. There's a lot of regret here. Divine masculine. Yeah. So he's come a long way. And keep in mind, you know, you don't ever have to take these connections back. I don't usually channel the energy of toxic and bad things. So this is a good connection. Lots of love here. And he's realized why he ran from this connection and figuring out the missing piece of information. So we'll get the tarot out to kind of clarify. What was the big issues that he ignored? And I'm wondering if that's on the home front you had together or separately. I think it'll just kind of depend. Two of Pentacles. So back and forth as to what he really wanted. Stability versus love. With the King of Pentacles, Three of Cups, Wheel of Fortune, and the Star. So really thinking about what would fulfill him in life. And reconciliation too. Some of them might have made the wrong choice. What about this puzzle piece? What did they figure out here? King of Cups. How deeply they love someone. And how they can't get that love back, or they're worried that they can't. With the Death card. Nine of Cups is wish fulfillment also, but in happiness, but it also can be complacency. Nine of Cups, please. So they might have felt like they settled. But there, I think it's happiness. This has caused them a lot of pain. And they know now the depths of pain it caused you. Why is home here? Are they changing homes, traveling? The Tower. So a tower happened on the home front. The Knight of Pentacles. It's taken a while. But they're going to communicate this. They can't let you go. Nine of Wands, Eight of Wands. Wow. So that's pretty standard in your readings here. Anything else you'd like to add to the spread? Something's undiscovered, obviously. I think on your end, you're going to be quite surprised and shocked once they reach out. Yeah, they're denying how much they really love you with the mask and the heart. Deep love, unconditional love. So they haven't told you yet. This might take you kind of by surprise or catch you off guard a little bit. What are they going to be communicating when this communication comes in? That there was some deceptive energy here, possibly self-sabotage. They were lying to themselves about what they felt in their heart space, the fox in the locket. There could have been also someone else involved that kind of discouraged this connection. Let's see why wishing well is here. Child, occupation, and imprisonment. So it's kind of like going back to who you are. There's been some preoccupied thoughts about being imprisoned. Why is this imprisonment card here? Someone feels bound or trapped, scared, or just stagnant. You know, sometimes you can just feel stagnant. The Garden, taking a deep look, reflecting on what they want, the fears there. What about occupation? That's Akashic Records and soul contracts. So being preoccupied by that, this could be their energy as well. What about child? Skittish, nervous energy. So it's maybe a new feeling and a hesitancy to move forward. So maybe since they're not used to feeling this kind of love, or maybe you haven't been in the past and it's kind of overwhelming. Why is imprisonment here? And it's almost like wish upon a star just to kind of change it. There's the Nine of Cups again, the Magician, and the Queen of Cups. So someone's really trying to like manifest the love that they want. And they've been wishing about it, thinking about it, hoping about it. Why don't they have it now? King of Pentacles, Three of Swords, and the Moon. So someone might have went for practicality or stability, kind of denying what was in their heart space, keeping that hidden. But I really kind of feel like it might have been, some of you might have been dealing with an earth sign or someone that you thought was going to go the long haul. And they didn't make the cut. There's the Tower again with the King of Cups again. So why is that Tower there with the King of Cups? Two of Swords. Some of you will have to make a choice. And the Hierophant. A choice about what you want in commitment and if you want to commit to this connection. The Deer with the Tightrope and the Child. Four of Wands and the Ace of Wands. Soul bond there. Let's see about movement. The Gift. Expectation and main male. So for this to move forward, I believe this divine masculine knows that he's going to have to come solid. He's going to have to come in the King of Pentacles energy and give this feminine what she wants and needs. Gift. Please. Someone's not speaking their inner truth. So I think they're going to give that to you. There's going to be movement here. That hot air balloon is sticking out for some reason. Might be significant to some of you. Main male. See? He feels like time is running out. That is so similar to the love reading. Your last love reading. Rapid movement communication. So there's two cards of movement. Lots of cards of communication. What about this expectation? Knots. Complication, restriction, self-sabotage. So they're expecting there to be a couple of hurdles that they're going to have to cross to make this happen. And that might have been why it's taken so long. Divine Feminine. And offense. The ball is in your court. So when they come back and tell you all this, it's going to be up to you as to whether or not you want to move forward in the connection or take it to the next level. Expectations. Get another clarifier of that. The key. So that is the key to all of this, is to avoid that self-sabotage for the most part, but to also, you know, make that decision. Is this right for you? What about the mind? The Child again. So you could have known each other a long time ago. It could just be a fresh new start in this connection, which is what I'm leaning to with the grave and the tree. It's time to build what wasn't built before, is what I'm hearing. The Mime with the Gift, please. Five of Pentacles. So this might be the key to why they left you out in the cold. What happened there? Some big misunderstanding. They know they broke your heart, again, with the Three of Swords. And there's the Six of Cups. So that is that soulmate energy with the Child, and you got that like 3 times. Why is time running out? Seven of Cups and the High Priestess. They might be confused as to what's going on in your life right now, but just feel this deep urgency because the High Priestess, you know, is the keeper of secrets. Page of Wands and the Five of Swords. So so much conflict about if she is happy, should I impose upon that? The Emperor, yeah, he's trying to decide how to make his move. But the Emperor, you know, they want what they want, and they typically get what they want as well. Divine Feminine with the Key. And what about all these knots? The Queen of Pentacles. So there's that reference too to stability with the King of Pentacles again. So, and the Page of Cups with the Tower, of course. So it is going to be shocking when they offer you this apology. And I think it's going to have to be like one of those moves where you choose love over practicality. And a lot of people don't do that, you know, they go with their free will. And there's the King of Pentacles. But on some level, she knows, some of you know that this connection is both. And it should be, you know, Queen of Swords, someone's going to cut someone out. Okay, let's see. What are you not seeing? What are you not seeing regarding love, or what's hidden, the underlying energies for Leo? A storm warning. So there's that Tower. The World. So some cycles are coming to an end. New beginnings are happening. If not in this connection, then some of you are going to find some new love. Look at this, Journey. I love that card. And Woman holding a coin, the Queen of Pentacles again. Some of you are definitely dealing with an earth type energy. One more. Hostilities. Oh, one more to add to that too. Because that's more than just the Five of Swords, that hostilities. I mean, he's ready to go to battle. Like, that's resistance on a whole nother level right there. Indecision. So some of you on some level might not know what you would do if this person came back in. I'm getting that message quite strongly. Let's see. Why is hostilities here, Spirit? Unhappiness or depression. Go with the flow. Accept what you cannot change and release control. So that is that resistance. Like, no, I'm not, you know, I don't want to go down this road. You're lying to yourself. Admit to what you really want. Take responsibility for your part in the situation. So I don't feel like this is your energy. I feel like this is the energy of your counterpart. And they're really struggling with how things ended and the inability to fix it. This is the problem. Pay attention. Yeah, they're very hostile. But it's helping them with their spirituality and spiritual development. What about indecision? Karmic situations or patterns. I think that's a fear. Someone's fearing going down a path that could like repeat itself. Like, did this person really change? Attitude and mindset. So try not to blame, you know, or let yourself be blamed for other people's wrongdoings in the past. Because this masculine energy here might be holding, you know, their divine feminine accountable for all the mistakes made by former partners. Financial matters. FYI, just know no action required. So financial matters with indecision is that head over stability, heart over stability and practicality. That, sorry guys, haven't quite had the caffeine kick in yet. One more for this. Resisting the flow. Again, need for acceptance and surrender. So there's two cards there. Go with the flow. So just if you sit in it for a minute and look at it from a different perspective, I think that it's like, oh, you know, the light will open up and you'll know exactly which way to go. What about the storm warning? That's kind of scary. That's Tower energy. Whoops, hold on. Storm warning, please. Corrections or apologies needed. I think that's that Tower when they come in to apologize. Running from problems. I think that feels more like that divine masculine than this guy right here, whoever he is. Job or partnerships. I feel like that's more like a partnership thing. And they're procrastinating because they're running from it, or they did in the past. Find yourself again. It's time. And that's for whatever energy I'm feeling that just feels like a little stagnant. Like they need their spark again. The World. Guilt or shame regarding a situation, that, and the ego. So that's coming to an end. Things that, you know, some of us, me especially, I do this, feel guilty for stuff I shouldn't feel guilty for that is absolutely out of my control. And I think that's coming to an end. Dreams and goals. Past traumatic events. So it's like all this stuff that was standing in your way before is now, you've healed it, you've come a long way, you've made progress, you're really coming into your own. And so it's saying, don't worry, don't give up right before you get there. What about journey? Be vulnerable, step out of your comfort zone. And that might be too, you know, for this gentleman right here that's a little defensive. But also when they come in, if they come in with that energy, I think you're going to be compelled to kind of also not be vulnerable. Not that they would come in aggressively, but just kind of like a mouse, you know, quietly tiptoeing around the issue. You're missing a key piece of information. And there's something on your path that is not for your highest good. And I think that's going to close out with this world. What about woman holding a coin? Someone has something to say. Fate and destiny. Oh, wow. Closure or acceptance. So there's acceptance and surrender. So I think with the world, for some of you, it'll just be closure. You're not going to want this back, or you're doing something different. For others of you, I think it's just going to start the cycle again. This past that wasn't working is going to close out, and a whole new energy with this person is going to come in. Don't let pride get in the way. Remove blockages and take action. So don't be scared to speak your truth, regardless of what it is or whatever they say if they come forward, okay? Because it's always for your highest good. Whatever's yours will always be yours. What else about someone has something to say from this deck? Let's see. The lady. So the feminine might have something to say. The anchor. See, so that was what was weighing you down in the past. This dreams, goals, or not dreams and goals. The guilt and shame was standing in the way. The ego, past traumatic events was kind of weighing it down. But now it's like that missing piece of information is coming to light, and everything's kind of falling into place, which is quite lovely, Leo, I have to say. So let's get some advice for the month of November and kind of wrap it up. What advice do you have for Leo in the month of November in love? Flexible. Fork in the road. December 13. For some reason that might be significant. So there's that fork in the road with the decision again. So that's definitely coming for some of you. Unfinished symphony. And the flexible card, I think that just means once you resist or stop resisting the flow and just kind of surrender, you'll be amazed. Like, because I get a big sense of like flow from that card. The yin and treasure island. So see, I mean, it's always so beautiful your readings are, Leo. A new life. And not for you. So some of you are realizing you're going to walk away from that no longer serves you and open up to a whole new world. So thank you for being here, Leo. I hope that you join our tribe. Please subscribe, like, comment. Always love hearing from you. I'll be back soon with a new video. Love and light. Take care.